a thing. It can be a meditation. But for right now, we're going to start with the simplest meditations, the most basic meditations. So we'll focus on our breath. There's like maybe 3 or 4 different ones I want to start us off on. Just keep it nice and simple. And after that, maybe we'll add a walking meditation. Maybe we'll add a cooking meditation. Maybe we'll add a making jokes meditation. Just kidding, I suck at making jokes. Otherwise, I'd say, let's do that. But not great at that. Accidental jokes, dad jokes, you guys, I got you for days on that. Okay? Okay. All right, so let's start with one. Let's start with one today. There are a couple things you should do before you get started. Okay, you guys ready to meditate? Who's ready to meditate? You ready to meditate? You ready to meditate? You ready to meditate? You in the back? You over there? Everybody ready? No, you're not ready. You know why you're not ready? Because you need to be relaxed. So, what you need to do to be relaxed? You shake your shoulders. Shake your shoulders. You need to bobble your head. Bobble your head, bro. All right? You need to do some jumping jacks. I don't know. Maybe think of something that makes you calm. So if there's a place that you've been to, or a person that you know, or an animal that you love, just something that makes you feel relaxed, like grandma's house, grandma's hugs. Maybe it's a place you've never been before, but you'd like to go, and when you think about it, it brings you joy. So think of something that will help to sort of relax you. Get in a comfortable position. You do not have to sit cross-legged. That's totally up to you. You can do this laying down. We're not going to do that today, but I am going to introduce a laying down meditation to you at some point. Okay, no big deal. But for today, the main thing is just to be upright. You don't have to have your legs crossed. Sit in a position that's comfortable for you. So, get in a comfortable position. Oh, wait. Start over. Relax. 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 I'm like, my fingers feel weird here. Okay. Relax. So, find a relaxed state of being. And if you can't relax, that's okay too. If you still want to continue, that's fine. But if you can try and just like feel relaxed and a little more at ease, great. Let's work with that. 2, find a physically, what balloons are happening? Oh my goodness, I did not mean to do that. I don't know what I did. I keep making it happen. Is it my fingers? Oh, weird. Did you guys see the balloons? It's so weird. All right, so 2, I'm just gonna say 2. Can I do like this without making the balloons happen? Okay, so 2. What is 2? I forgot what 2 was. 1. What was 1? This is what happens when you get to a certain age, you guys. Your mind just like goes out the window. So number 1 was relaxing. Yeah, number 1 was relaxing. Okay. Number 2 is finding a comfortable position. So you don't have to sit cross-legged if you don't want to. I'm sitting cross-legged, but I just like it. So if you want to do that, you can. You don't have to. So find a physical, comfortable position. Okay, so that's number 2. And then number 3, just make sure like your body, your chest and your back are straight. And really the only reason why this is important is so you can breathe easily. That's it. That's the only reason you're sitting like this, is to make it easier for your lungs to fill up with air. All right, so our first meditation, it's not going to be long. It's going to be like, I don't know, 30 seconds. You guys can count. No, don't count. Don't do that. Just focus on the meditation. So it's not going to be long. Maybe a minute. I don't know exactly how long, because I'm just going to wing it here, okay? I'm not setting an alarm. We're just going to do it, okay? So sit in a comfortable position. Alright, this is us doing it. This is the part where I actually have to lead it. Okay, so let's see. I haven't done this before. Ha! Well, I have. It's just been a while. Okay. So you guys, we're going to find a comfortable position. You can relax your eyes. That's what they always like to say in the meditation classes. Relax your eyes. You can close them if you'd like. I personally like my eyes closed, but if you don't close your eyes, just relax them. So just have them in a space of like, just chill. And your eyes are, if they are slightly open, they're kind of loosely fixed on a point in front of you. You're not overly looking at it, it's just a spot. If your eyes are closed, that's good too. Alright, so now the goal is you're going to focus on your breath. So you're going to focus on your breath in. And look, you don't have to change anything about your breathing. You just have to notice it. That's all we're doing. We're not changing one damn thing. So, through your nose, in through your nose, and out through your nose. You're breathing in. And you're breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Alright, now as you're breathing in, notice that breath in. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. That was my bad. But you know what? Sounds happen during meditation. It's actually not a big deal that sounds happen during meditation. I'm just making them all go off just to make a point now. Alright, so sounds are going to happen. Actually, there is a meditation where you focus on sounds, so we'll do that. We should have done that today, I guess. Alright, it's going to happen. Alright, so essentially, when you breathe in, you're just noticing what it feels like for your body. You're following, they call it following the breath. So when you breathe in, where do you feel that in your body? For me, I always feel it in my lungs. Some people say they feel it in their stomach. Other people say they feel it on the tip of their nose. So just notice what it feels like to breathe that breath in. And notice what it's like when you exhale, when you breathe that breath out through your nose. So breathing in through your nose, following the breath, and then following it out with absolutely no change. You're not forcing anything to happen. You're just noticing what your body is naturally doing. When I first started meditating, I over-noticed my breath. I over-exaggerated it. I was like, oh, I have to breathe in a lot, and I have to breathe out a lot. Just notice it. That's it. Just in, noticing how it feels in your body, where you feel it in your body. And then breathe out. Where are we feeling that in the body? What does that feel like? Something I'm going to suggest to you is when you breathe in, when you get to the top of that breath, so basically when you breathe in and you're about to breathe out, you notice that you're about to breathe out, hold the breath for a moment and then let it go. And then when you get to the bottom of that breath, when you breathe out as much as your body feels comfortable breathing, pause for another moment, and then breathe in. That's Augie in the background, moving around a little bit. Apologies. He's doing his thing. So the reason why noise doesn't really matter that much in the background is because of the interbeing pieces. You are a being who is conscious in their now. And in your now, being interconnected to the everything, there is noise. And you are a part of that noise. And you are a part of that symphony of sound. So I've meditated with a dog barking in my face for 15 minutes. I think eventually he just gave up. But it's fine that there's noise in the background. Alright, that was way more than 30 seconds. But you get the point. You can stop. You can open your eyes now. So basically, maybe take a last breath. Open your eyes. See how you feel. Maybe you couldn't concentrate the whole time because I was yapping at you. Could be. It could be. So, high five. Psh, psh, psh. All the claps. Good job, you guys. That was your first meditation. You did great. And even if your brain was everywhere, that's okay. You did it. That was meditation. You did it. You're like, I can't meditate. You just did. You just did. Even if it went terribly, that's okay. That's still meditation. It's the practice that's the meditation part. The focus is more of the mindfulness piece. The being aware, the being in your being. Those are parts that will come, you know. So anything you do with total awareness, anything that you do with complete consciousness, anything that you do in a space of awareness is the mindfulness piece. And then the elongation of that consciousness that you are doing that is the practice. So, good job practicing, focusing on your breath today. That was the meditation. Today's meditation was focusing on the breath, watching it go in and out. Just being hyper-focused on that breath without being focused at all. Just letting it be, just noticing. So hyper-focus was the wrong word. I take it back. We were just noticing the breath. Noticing it in and out. In and out. Without the other thoughts. And if those other thoughts came, okay. That's what brains do. They have thoughts. They're like, oh my goodness. We have to go. I forgot. I was supposed to pick up the kids. If that's the case, you should just stop and go pick up your kids. Alright? It's important. Yeah. They need rides and stuff. They can't drive. So they need someone to pick them up. That's you. For right now. Eventually they'll be able to drive. And then that's a whole other can of worms. And maybe by then you will have developed a really beautiful meditation practice. And I don't know, you're at a space of calm when that happens. And you can respond as opposed to react. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks for joining me. We're going to do more tomorrow or the next day or one of the other times. Maybe next week. I don't know how this works. All right, you guys, figuring it out as we go. I am conscious in my speaking with you. So I've been meditating as I've been chatting with you. My conversation. You can have meditative conversation. Anything you do with complete awareness for a sustained period of time is a meditation. All right, I don't know how to hang up. It's not like you're there. I don't know how to say goodbye. Also, my lips are really cracked, so I apologize for that. I'm going to look better in these other videos. All right? It is what it is. It's just the space that I'm at. Meet me where I'm at, you guys. I'm meeting you where you're at. That's what's up. Okay. All right. Until next time, thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.